What's up, guys? It's me, it's Cujo, and this is your Skum Nation review of Watchdogs. Been waiting a long time for this game, so let's get up into some of the action, shall we?
I called the cops.
You didn't.
Oh, yeah, true story. So, cops arrive, and Maurice's little band of brothers arrive, and pow, 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 pow.
Jordy, tell me you're joking.
No, I called them too. Look, we get a messy altercation at the end of the game. You and I slip away undetected. They'll appreciate
The game
plan
feels a
tomorrow.
lot like Assassin's Creed, the way that the running and some of the basic parkour skills are. I haven't gotten that far in my skill tree, so my parkouring is not as much as it should be in climbing. The game has an extreme focus of interacting with your environment as far as cameras. Cameras can do everything. They can find people, they can get intel, they can unlock doors, cause blackouts when you're in a heap of the shit where you have to get out of larger stages in the game. So you definitely have to pay attention to your environments. It's kind of like, think first, act later, unlike some other games are like, act first, think later in certain scenarios. You can hack all the ATMs. I would recommend it. Get as much money as possible and take advantage of everybody else. Like I said, with cameras, they do everything that you need, so in this part of the stage, you have to cause a blackout to escape this place.
The place is about to fill up with Chicago PD. That's going to cause a panic. We need to shut the game down and get people out of here safely.
Shut it down, eh?
The walk.
Look, I can handle this on my own. We do not need your help.
Nikki, I can find this guy.
Okay, look, Aiden, God, you have not changed at all. We do not need your help. Please stop trying to fix our problems. Every time you try, you just make things worse.
Well, there is your stereotypical, family feud fight, I guess you'd want to call it there. The game is definitely focused about the main character and his family. It's a very, very huge portion of the game. You're going to get a sense of, they try to build a sense of closeness, but unfortunately the voice acting isn't completely there, so you can't necessarily get completely submerged in the story like you want to be into the story. So at this point of the game, I'm trying to chase. You can see some of the driving. The driving controls are very, very clunky. They're oversensitive. I think they tried to do a really good job with the physics on it, but it's just like any other third-person driving game. It's going to be very clunky. It's not going to feel very natural. When you're driving, the pursuits do feel intense, like this one where I'm right here. But like I was saying, how the controls are clunky and not very realistic, I should have died right there. I should have not have been able to survive that. That was one of the things I was really hoping that Next Gen was going to bring, was that realism to the game, and it doesn't feel like it's completely there. You can still use the environment. You can cause the traffic lights to change so you can cause accidents. That's what I'm doing here to chase this guy. You get more points by keeping people alive and bringing them in rather than killing them. So this is what I was trying to do here. I was trying to take his kneecaps out, but it didn't register, which is highly unfortunate. I mean, for a next-gen game, if you're going to end up shooting and you're trying to make the realism of how Watch Dogs is supposed to be, then you would want to put some focus on, the actual physics as far as bullets hitting a kneecap. He should have fallen over. There's a lot of mini games in the game. This one's actually very unique. You got to try to hack into a camera system. Again, the game is fully based around cameras. And then you can find little Easter eggs in there. There's a lot of Assassin's Creed references in this game, so you just got to keep an eye out for them. So far, I've had a lot of fun with the game. I don't have very many complaints, besides the fact that I was expecting a little bit of more detail with Next Gen. The game is extremely detailed. There's no difference between the cutscenes and what have you. I was just expecting a little bit more. If we're looking at the skills tree is a little bit expansive. You have your hacking here, crafted items in this area, your combat. As you can see, I haven't gotten very far in most of them. There's your driving there. But when you get further in the game, you'll be able to link up combos and hack multiple things at one time, which I don't have that ability yet. I spent a lot on hacking because I wanted, to take advantage of the full environment. Then here we go, showing you the progression of the game. So you can see I haven't really, dubbed into it that much. I've just been mainly exploring. The world is pretty freaking huge, so there's a lot to do, especially for those people that are like myself that are ADD. Like, I will explore every nook and cranny. that this place has to do, and that's fantastic. So you definitely get, 20 plus hours if you guys spend a lot of time doing that. Other than that, I would say I'd have to give the game maybe an 8, 8.5 at the most. I can't grade it as high as I want to. The details there, it's not as fine as we all saw from the E3 demo. They definitely blew it up a lot more, and I figured that the NPCs would be a little bit more interactive. They're not. You're basically doing most of the interaction with everybody in your surroundings. Other than that, I'd say I'd give it an 8. Check us out, facebook.com/group/Skum Nation. And it's worth the pickup. Go pick it up. Play it. Get on the sticks. I'm out.